Tomtox playing Part 1, Chapter 2 of Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn for the Wii. Okay, this is the third map of the game. Right now I'm looking around to see the ranges of these other enemies. Okay. What I like to do whenever I do battles, I try to kill the enemies before they get to strike me once. So I'll go in with like Leonardo right now with the bow and direct, injure him, and since he has a sword he can't strike back because he's too far away, and then I'm bringing Edward up here to finish him off. Now Edward is also in the range of that other swordsman, but he can take a hit and hit him. He has a steel sword right now. It's more powerful than the iron one, but you get less uses before it breaks. Anyway, and you have to have a higher level of weapon to be able to do it. Okay, that's the range of the spear dude. So the bronze lance, it's not a javelin, so it can't do range. So I'm gonna use my hand axe to go after him. He can't hit me. Like I said, I try to not present the target before I try to kill each of the enemies. Anyway, hit him. Awesome. And since Nolan's right there blocking the way, I can send actually. You know what, I'm gonna send Micaiah and Laura up those what do you call it? Up those stairs. Have Nolan go that way around. There's the boss. I think the conditions for winning is defeat boss in this one as well. Enemy phase, like I said, the swordsman's going after Leonardo. Leonardo can take the hit. He might even kill him depending on how many strokes he gets. Took a little bit of damage. Gonna hit him once. Can you hit him again? Nope. I'll let someone kill him next turn. Maybe Micaiah or the bowman. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so he's right there. Still, the axe beats lance and rock paper scissors mechanic. Although when you use a hand axe up close as opposed to ranged, it's not as powerful as say a steel axe. But it gave me the range I needed. Right here is So. This is the first map we can use So. He was in Path of Radiance for the GameCube. And he's a lot younger, like a child and stuff. He's the character for this game, for Part 1, where every Fire Emblem game, when you shoot downward with the terrain advantage, it's really hard for a ranged character to hit you when throwing upwards or shooting upwards. And so that's why I have Leonardo right there. If you're standing in front of where they can walk up, they can't walk up. Anyway, okay. Yep, Micaiah, I'm here to finish this guy off. I was talking about something. Anyway, this is what happens when you play a strategy game. It's hard to commentate about multiple things. It takes a lot of thought. Okay, Laura's a healer. I'm going to use a stave the healer. I want to make sure that she's not arranged as a bowman. Good. When I go to heal Edward. Okay, I have my hand axe still, so that if the bowman comes down to shoot me, no one can respond with it again. On this game, I really don't worry about healing up my leveling up my healers. I typically use mages later on, who turn into not just sages, but like forget the third tier for leveling up. Leonardo's gonna finish this guy. And I use my mages as healers as well as attack mages as well. And so I don't worry about leveling up my healers. But anyway, at the beginning of each Fire Emblem game, you tend to have one character that's already a second class up. So this one, for Part 1, it's So. Instead of being a thief, he's a rogue. And like in Sacred Stones, Seth is a paladin as opposed to a cavalier. And so on and so forth. That's how it goes. I think Jagan or Yagan is for the original Fire Emblem, like Sword of Darkness, the one from Japan. Also in okay, So this is an outlander. He's really cool. I've always been partial to swordsmen and thieves, rogues, assassins. Okay, that guy hit Leonardo up close, and so Leonardo wasn't able to respond. Heal with the staff. Then I think I'll bring Micaiah in to use magic on that guy. Okay, bring him closer, right there. Nolan with his axe. Anyway, yep. Attack, light, can't hit me because it's a lance, not a javelin. It's a one-range weapon. That's good enough to whittle him down. Level 3. But yeah. This is probably one of my favorite games of all time. The replay value is good because you can choose which characters you want to use more often and level up. There's a lot of characters in this game. There's a bronze bow, so if I hit up right next to him, he doesn't present a target, so he can't strike back, but I'm going to be able to hit him twice. I should probably just be able to kill him right off the bat. Yep, and he's dead. He crumbles, I suppose. Now I'm going to bring... bringing down Sothe right here. Rogues tend to be able to move further distances. I'm having him stand next to Micaiah to build up support. Rogues can also steal items off people, but it depends on the item. You might not want to steal the item. So I should be able to kill this guy without him even getting a chance to hit me from advance. Yep, critical hit. Like the animation. Rogue. So now I'm going to send Leonardo down there to get the chest. The guy he killed earlier that was down there, he had chest keys. And so now I can grab the chests. Thani is, or Tani, whatever you say it, is Micaiah's best tome to use, especially against armored knights. They have a weakness to that. I think the other treasure chest is going to be a wind edge sword, which is I'll use for Edward. Actually, it's a ranged sword, so you can hit someone one space away or right next to you, kind of like the hand axe or a short axe, depending what you have. Closer. We'll probably have someone heal. Have to see how far Laura's range is. Make sure I have him in range to have her heal him. I don't want to move him too far and not be able to get the heal on. Let's see here. Oh yeah, battle save. Sometimes on this game you want battle save at the end of beginning of each turn. So if you screw up on during the turn or during the enemy phase, you can just go back to that turn and just kind of start over. It's a good idea to save. Let's see, we got some... So then the car, the only people I can move right now. So see the range of the bowman, the range of the axe. I don't want her to get in range of someone that can hurt her. So right there, it'll protect Laura. Maybe. No, there's a bowman that could still get Laura if he really wanted to. Maybe. Let's see. Right there. Keep her out of range. Edward. Okay. Let's see what happens. Anyway, my lord, okay, axe against axe, he has an iron axe, see it's in red highlighted, so after I kill him, what's it called? Nolan will be able to pick up the iron axe and use it for himself. See, you got an iron axe. Now I have an iron axe, steel axe, and a hand axe. Okay, this is a boss for the part 1, you talk to the guy, we're skipping that. The point of me playing these games is to show people how to do it, as well as the fact that, I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna give her Thane that. And I'm gonna also give her the wind edge, so when she moves, she can give the wind edge over to Edward, and he'll have a ranged weapon as well now, which comes in handy against people who don't have ranged weapons, the enemies that is. She equips Thane because that's her best tome. Sacrifice to heal a bit, get a bit some experience points right there. And then I'll have Laura heal probably the Axeman, also known as Nolan. Axeman is another term for someone who plays guitar. Saw that in that movie once with Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. I Love You Man? I like that. See, he has a highlighted red steel bow, so when I kill him, I'll get his bow. And I can give it to Leonardo to use. Attack, steel. Yep, steel sword. That should be able to kill him. 2 hits at 14 damage each. That'll take out 28. He only has 19 hit points. Boom. Got a steel bow. I'll probably... Okay. Javelin. Javelin's a ranged weapon, so I'm gonna move right there, and I'm gonna attack with hand axe. Hopefully I should be able to kill him before next turn. Hits me twice, that is. Okay, he might hit me once. He has 50%. Hit percentage. Nope, missed. I'll kill him right here because of 89 hit percentage. Awesome. I win. Rock, paper, scissors, mechanic helps with percentages of hitting as well as damage. If I understand. Level up my weapon rank. Okay, we have 3 people left. Bowman, Iron Lance. And the boss isn't going to move in this level as well, so he'll stay put. Wait there. Let's see. Enemy phase. Does it bring closer? Who's he going to attack? He's going to attack. Good, I still have the good rock, paper, scissors mechanic. He hits me. I hit him again. He's dead. Also, inside this game, the bonus experience, the faster, like the less amount of turns you complete a map, the more bonus experience you get at the end. And you can use bonus experience to help level up characters you don't use as much in battle. That way they don't fall behind if some of your other characters do a lot of the fighting. A lot more fighting. Removing Edward back here, that way when I bring Leonardo up, I can get the steel bow from him. Items, trade... See, steel bow. And then I'm going to equip the steel bow because it's more powerful. Although you're probably not going to see action. I'll probably have everyone dead. I'm also going to make sure I get the chest. I don't want to kill the boss first because I need rogues and thieves that can open up chests without keys. And so I'm going to make sure to unlock the chest and get the energy drop that's in there, which raises your strength before anything else happens. Heal. And also, I think there might be something I could steal off of this boss, but it might just be a vulnerable, so I might just leave it. Let's see. So I'm not going to bring him in there yet. Because if he attacks Sode, I think Sode will kill him. And so we want to try to get as much experience as possible, so I'm going to kill the bowman with him. Since he's a ranged weapon, I have a melee, he's not going to be able to hit me. But he can dodge. And he'll probably back up and try to shoot me. Unless I have... Yep, Sode will take care of him. 99% hit, he's going to be dead. Is it critical? Yes, critical. I only saw that movie Steve Jobs with Michael Fassbender is pretty good. I didn't like the one they actually pictured, which is called Jobs. It was kind of... I saw it in theaters, it wasn't that great. I really love Jobs, movies that have to do with businesses, so like Pirates of the Silicon Valley, The Big Short with Ryan Gosling, the very first real life Mr. Darcy. Yeah, but anyway, maybe not the first. The first I remember. Chest scene, chest energy drop. But business movies, even The Devil Wears Prada is something I like about business movies. So I really like Steve Jobs with Michael Fassbender. It focused on some of the more highlighted business moments in his career as a person. Steve Jobs, that is. I also showed him working at Next. My cousin Tony used to work at Next with Steve Jobs. Cousin Tony's pretty cool. He has a lot of awesome stories about what would happen at Next, and as well as some peculiarities Steve Jobs has. A lot of creative and smart people have peculiarities. See, Thane, it's glowing because it's a weakness for the armored characters, and so it's critical, it's going to kill him, and then we'll be done with the map. Awesome. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, Part 1. Chapter 2, I believe. He's going to die, it's going to end, they're going to talk, blah blah blah, and that's it.